All right. Buenos dias. How's everybody doing today?
Doing well. I love watching Miss Meg accidentally get her temperature checked through a mask.
We figured it out eventually.
So I'm Mr. Sophic, the principal, Cat, our behavior specialist. We do have a guest today. So I'll let her introduce herself.
Oh, it's Miss Meg from the library, but I hang out with the 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade hub kids.
Yep. So she's been running the hub at school, and she's been doing a fantastic job. And, you know, she has 12 students in her room, and they're doing a pretty good job. Isn't that right?
They're doing awesome. They're keeping their masks on. They're staying 6 feet apart. They're asking for breaks when they need them because it's hard to sit in front of a screen all day. So they're being really, really good.
And yeah, and with that too, it's also good that they can ask for breaks, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Because it is difficult with a mask on and get outside and get some fresh air. And so I think we need to encourage them to get outside a little bit more, right? I think they feel like they're working so hard. I think they need a break once in a while, right?
Definitely, yeah. Just making sure that the teacher that they're on Zoom with knows that they need a break, and then the teacher that they're in the room with knows too. So it's just 2 people that they have to check in, so we can all keep track of everyone. But yeah, ask for breaks when you need it. Jumping jacks at your desk or walking down to the bathroom. But yeah, you guys are working hard, so don't be afraid to ask.
Absolutely. Yeah, so communication's the key. And the communication was the key to the Celtics game last night too, right?
Great game. Let's go, Steves.
It was a wonderful game.
Yep.
So I can't wait to see the next one. Last night it was good to see everybody and their families at our open house. We had a great turnout. So, you know, I look forward to, you know, meeting everyone in person soon. You know, we have met everybody last year, but, you know, we do have new kindergarten families, so I can't wait to meet them in person coming up soon.
Yep.
So what else do we have going on in the school? Anything else that we need to be aware of in terms of expectations or our values?
I mean, I would just remind everybody, especially when you're on Zoom calls with your class, keep your camera on so that way the teacher knows that you're there and that you're paying attention. If you are in the hub classrooms, keep your headphones on and just, you know, as best you can. I know it's hard because I know there's a lot of distractions, but just pay attention, get that work done, ask for help if you need it, just continue to be safe and respectful and responsible.
And then, yeah, if you're going to be late to a Zoom meeting or something pops up in the middle of the day because you can't control the things at home, just make sure you communicate to your teachers, let them know, you know, what's going on so they can help you. I think as long as you're doing that, then, you know, everyone can work with each other.
That's right.
All right. So the Hub Connects, which is that in-person live activity. So we were going to start it on Monday, but it has been pushed back to next Monday. So October 5th will be the first week of that in-person activities for those of you who are going to participate. If you're not, don't worry, you're still going to have your morning meeting every day. So we did postpone it a week. There were some issues with transportation, so we want to make sure that everyone who wants to come can come. So just, you know, we'll have to wait one more week before we can come back to Bates and use the playground. Yeah. And then when we're doing that, making sure we are being safe, responsible, and respectful on the playground. We know the rules. More than ever, we need to keep our hands to ourselves.
Yeah, and I know everybody, when we first all get together, I know how excited everybody is going to be to see each other because I know how excited I am to see people that, you know, some of the kids that we haven't been able to see in months. But again, we got to remember to have good personal space, keep our masks on, use hand sanitizer, and just, again, like you said, safe, respectful, and responsible. Bates' core values. Right, Auntie Meg?
Definitely.
And so I see someone behind you, Miss Meg. What's going on with that? Who's that person?
So we have a tribute here to Mr. Larry. He is gone from Bates, but he's never forgotten. So just make sure, you know, you're living up to the memory of him and you're being safe, responsible, and respectful. That's what he always was and always will be, no matter where he is.
Yeah. So, yeah. And so he somewhere, I think in Massachusetts, right? He's being an occupational therapist. Is that correct?
It is. Yep. That's what he's doing. So Larry's not gone. He's not really gone. He's just gone from Bates.
He's just gone from Bates. But
still ask me how everybody's doing. and he'd like to come visit as soon as he can. Maybe he can be guest on morning announcements one day, but I know he's thinking about everybody at Bates, and he misses everybody, and he sends all his good feelings out to everybody because Mr. Larry loves his feelings.
Yep. And it is still Hispanic Heritage Month. So yesterday, Mr. Fonseca posed the question, where did Mexico gain its independence from? And the answer to that question is?
Spain.
Spain, correct. So I believe it was September 16th, 1810, I believe.
Yeah.
So that's almost what, 100, 210 years.
Yeah.
210 years. Wow. So time flies. Mexico has a lot of culture that we take. Obviously, especially the food. It's really integrated into the United States and it's part of our culture. I think some of my favorite food. When we eat out, I love Mexican food. There's some great dishes. How about you guys?
I mean, I had the Howling Wolf last night.
Yeah.
It's more American Mexican food, but it's still delicious, and I appreciate it. So good.
Appreciate even more. Absolutely. All right. As well. So we actually have a clip we're going to share. As you all know, I love baseball. It's one of my first passions. And so baseball is always known as America's pastime. That kind of was like United States of America. But, Latin America, right, some of our countries south of the border, they really had a large impact on the game of baseball and really changed it. And so Major League Baseball put together a little montage of the Latin influence on baseball. And the first person we're going to see is Roberto Clemente here. And he was a Hall of Fame baseball player. And then, you know what he would do in the offseason?
What?
Every summer or every winter, he would fly back to Puerto Rico and help out his hometown, deliver food and water, whatever they need, build homes. And unfortunately, that's how he passed away, was giving back to his community. In the middle of his career, he, sacrificed for his own country of Puerto Rico. And so, just a brave guy and the impact he made. But let's share that clip from Major League Baseball. And then we're going to end our morning announcements there. So Miss Cat, why don't you take it away?
All right. That's going to wrap up your announcements for today. And as always, it's a great day to be great.
Roberto Clemente is the biggest icon that ever passed through Latin America. When I was a little kid, I wanted to be a baseball player. I just wanted to play baseball. I love people and I love minority people. I like common people. I like workers. I like people that suffer. These guys are well, close me one. La pelota se va, la pelota se va. La pelota se cobra. Hasta la vista, baby.
We've gotten used to Francisco Lindor abusing us every single day.
Baez is great about this better than I thought. Lindor, Baez all growing up in Puerto Rico at the same time. Ronald Acuna Jr. and Juan Soto are the two top hitters in the National League. Manny Machado is a game-changing type of talent. Fernando Tatis has put on the show. These guys are amazing.
They are good.